Hey y'all, welcome back to Mask Hikes. Today's video is going to be less of a trail vid and more of a just what the heck has been going on with Mask Hikes. For the record, I am at Platte River State Park. Been here many times, done several vids here, that's why I'm not too worried about really focusing on the trail. But I haven't put out a video in a while and really wanted to kind of share with everybody what's been going on and I guess why that is. So let's get after it, huh? So let me set the stage. March 15th, I stepped off from Springer Mountain in Georgia to attempt to through hike the Appalachian Trail. In the midst of the beginnings of what would turn out to be the coronavirus COVID-19 pandemic of 2020. I weighed 158 pounds. I'd prepared for that trail, and I was ready to go. 6 days later, I was off trail and headed home. And didn't I haven't come to grips with it yet. Flash forward November 6th, whatever it is now. I'm back up to 195 pounds. I actually was higher than that. But I finally got my head back in the game at least a little bit. And have since gotten back on the treadmill. Went out to Colorado, middle of the summer. Section hiked the CT. I was so out of shape that it was terrible. I've done nothing. I mean, you can tell from the videos since March. I've done nothing. Sat around and eaten. Couldn't motivate myself to do anything. Didn't want to look at the treadmill. Couldn't go out to trails because they were so overcrowded from people thinking that was their only available activity that my frustration, my depression, my anxiety, all that just made me bitter and selfish and you saw that in the video not that long after I got home. I almost think it would have been better if I'd have never gone to Georgia at all. Because for as bad as those 6 days sucked, between the rain and the stress and the anxiety of not knowing what was going on in the real world and not knowing if I was in the place I was supposed to be, it was incredible. It was incredible. A view would pop up just when you needed it. And there's an old saying, the trail provides, and it's for real. And if I wouldn't know what I was missing, maybe this wouldn't have been as bad. A liter of water and 2 chicken packets. And this hill was way harder than it's supposed to be. Holy cow. be honest, I'm not really sure why I'm going into all this on this video. I'm not looking for any kind of a pity party. I'm not looking for any kind of sympathy whatsoever. I guess first of all, I just wanted to explain to my subscribers where I've been for the last couple of months and why the videos have been so infrequent. I guess the reality is that I'm making this video because I want people out there to know the depression is no joke. It can affect anybody at any time. I don't care if you're 43 years old and it's never bothered you once in your life. Things happen. There's no shame in it. I'm prior service Marine Corps, but I never went overseas. I never saw a war zone. So I don't have PTSD the way a bunch of my brothers and sisters do. But there's no shame in that. Depression doesn't care if you're 4 or you're 40. And anxiety can affect anybody at any time. And man, I never realized it, but it can be crippling. It can make you just not want to do anything. It can make you not care. Man, I came up with excuse after excuse. Couldn't look at the treadmill, blah, 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 blah. £40 I put on in like 6 months. I mean, that's, you know how long it's going to take me to take that 40 pounds back off? I do, because I'd already done it a couple times. You're not alone. If it feels like it's too much, talk to somebody. Call me, message me, hit me up on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever. I would rather listen to you for hours than read about you. So what's on the agenda for mask hikes? Well, it's November. I'm going to do my best to get myself back in game shape so that come March, my family and I can go try again. As of right now, the plan is for myself, the producer, also known as James Newland, and possibly our former family member who actually ended up through hiking this year, Potholder, to head back to Georgia and step off from Springer once again on March 15th. A big, huge shout out to some friends. Well, I already mentioned Potholder, who did actually finish his hike this year, but he's aching to get back out there. But then congratulations as well to Wild from Wild on the Trail and Camper from Camper 2020. Both guys that started before I did, but then got off for Corona and ended up getting back out there and finished their thru hikes, and that's awesome. I'm so happy for them, so happy that they were able to do it. If you haven't checked out their channels, definitely go check them out. So for now, that's my goal. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll continue to follow me. Anybody that is having problems with depression or anxiety, please, seriously, talk to somebody. Hiking for Mental Health is an organization that's out there. And I can tell you, even if you're not part of the group, hiking does help your mental health. From personal experience, I can tell you, it's hard to get motivated to get out here. But once you're out here, you don't regret it in the least. Well, heck, 10.4 miles according to All Trails in 4 hours, 22 minutes moving time. I was out there for about 4.5 hours. That's the longest I've put on a trail since August 1st in Colorado. A little sore, but nothing I wasn't prepared for. But I'm going to head home and hang out with the kids. Hopefully I'll be able to get back out again and maybe find someplace new. Either way, wish you were here.